What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon Wynn. I am your host for today's HACCP certification course, formerly titled The Introduction to Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point Systems. Hopefully, you are in the right place. Whether or not you are, though, probably too late. We're going to have a good time, regardless of the fact. And before we jump into the materials, quite a bit of material. I'm talking about 8+ hours or so. So I mean, it's a big one. We're gonna take it in chunks. Hopefully, you see the different modules if you're looking and you're taking the course online. It is pre-recorded. If you're not, you've got the opportunity to ask questions throughout. But before we jump into that, I am going to formally introduce myself. As I said, my name is Brandon Wynn. I am your HACCP trainer and food safety coach. A little bit about myself. I spent 10 years in the food safety industry in cereal, meat, and poultry. And in that time frame, was able to roll out quite a few programs and projects that all impacted food safety in a positive way, or at least hopefully, I would think so. But the first one I kind of want to talk about is this food safety recognition campaign, which basically brought food safety in the eyes of people outside of the quality and food safety department. It brought the importance up and kind of highlighted it and compared it to human safety, because I believe everybody that works in manufacturing by now, you get a ton of human safety training. You understand what human safety is about. You understand how your job, your day-to-day responsibilities impact human safety. What this did was recognize people for going above and beyond in their respective departments, specifically outside of food safety or outside of quality, in a way of highlighting, making sure that food safety is remaining paramount within the facility. The other program I did was starting a New Day New Way program, which was essentially getting food safety issues in front of folks on a daily basis and increasing that cadence of teams talking about food safety, quite honestly. And that's something that was needed for sure at my facility and across the organization. So that was very impactful. And then lastly, been working with in the construction industry on quality management system improvement, which has been very, very exciting because, whether it's food safety or quality, my background just is all around process improvement. So being able to use what I've learned in the food safety industry and transfer it over to a totally new industry, totally new realm, totally new field has been quite the journey. So super excited about what we have in store. But that's just a little bit about me. So just so you know who this voice is in the background. The second piece of it is just who am I, right? The life, right, of Brandon. So born and raised in Chicago, University of Illinois alum. I've got two nieces and five siblings. I do a lot of reading. I'm always looking at sports, always into sports, working out, fitness, and that kind of thing. When I on Netflix, I do a lot of documentaries. A lot of documentaries. I love them. Explained, I want to say, is the last one I've took a look at and really spent some time in. Super exciting stuff. But most importantly, you see that pretty face there. My one of my nieces. I just want to be the best uncle ever right now, and it's really enjoying it. Not having kids of my own, really enjoying being this space right here where I can have some fun and then give them back to their parents. So jumping into the training logistics, what we got, like I said, it's a 2 day training. You can get it all done in one day, but I don't recommend it. Just want to break it out so you can really absorb the material that is, presented to you. It's very, very dense material. So we have it here where we do a 6 day, 6-3 split, right? So we do the majority of the courses of the sessions in the first day, and then the remaining three in the second day. Throughout, you will be able to ask some questions. And once again, if this is recorded, you can reach out to me at Brandon Wynn. Find me on LinkedIn as a food safety trainer. I'm there. Food safety trainer. I'm there. You can hit it in the search box. Ask me some questions. If you got it, you don't have anybody to reach out to, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will try to get back to you at my earliest convenience. And just kind of dives into the breakout for today. But basically, what I'm just kind of highlighting here is the breaks once again. Like, I'm not that person that is going to try to get you to, go 2-3 hours without any breaks. Please take your breaks. Take your breaks. The modules that you have on this online course was section off with the intent to break out and take some breaks, go eat, go use the bathroom, go do something, scroll. I don't care if you scroll social media or whatever you need to do, so you can be able to come back refreshed, and you're still absorbing the material appropriately. So it's going to be like that through the entire thing. So if it's a two-day thing, then that's what you should be expecting. All right. All right, so then we're gonna jump right into it. Looking at the table of contents, we gotta go through the HACCP overview. What is HACCP? You know, where are we? What are the origins? That kind of thing. Then we're gonna jump into the prerequisite because that's really the foundation of all of HACCP. We'll talk about the different hazards: biological, chemical, and physical hazards. Those are the three. But we will dive into it a little bit more there. Then we're gonna dive into the principles. Okay, so now we can know the hazards. How do we, determine what is our plan of attack when it comes to minimizing the food safety issues that come along with those hazards? And then we're gonna talk about, okay, how do we implement those issues, or those principles and maintain them? And then lastly, and most importantly, it's all about regulatory at the end of the day. Outside of making sure that the consumer is safe, you do have to prove it. You do have to show regulatory that you know what you're doing. So that's basically it. However, that is a full day and a half worth of material. Quite honestly, fortunately or unfortunately, if you love this stuff, then you're gonna have a blast. Hopefully, if you don't love it, you're gonna have a better time than you would if you were being taught by someone else. So that's the intent, and we'll jump right into it.